What's cracking? Fuck, it's mid-July. Mid-July. Mid-July, and there's there's a few stacks. Fuck, how many stacks? 2, 4, 6. 6 stacks. I might have to do this in 2 videos. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go. Alright, first up, let's this can all be done quickly, this little one. My little, I guess, Monty Python sort of thing. Here's a book I found, Monty Python's Flying Circus. Just the word, so it's the scripts of the original TV series. It says volume 1 and 2, so like, you got that. And then it's like upside down, so like halfway. You got all normal scripts there, and then halfway, where is it? There. Halfway mark, it's all upside down. So then I have to like read that way. For fucking like $2. I love my Monty Python. So whole scripts of, I believe this is the whole TV series, because I was looking at that and I was having a read, and I think it is the whole shebang. Ugh. I do believe it's the whole shebang. I hope it is. Anyway, that's that. Next up, a little VHS sell-through thing, but I don't have this. How to Irritate People. Those guys, 50 cents. I was like, fuck yeah. I want to get a bit of John Cleese teaching me on how to irritate people. I thought that'd be very good. Next up, I'll bundle this because it's just one thing. More South Park to add to the collection to grow. What is it? 2nd, 10th, 11th, 14, 15, 16 seasons. So slowly getting there. Love my South Park. It's a fucking masterpiece. I recently watched Trey Parker and Matt Stone did their 25th anniversary concert in Canada. It's on YouTube, free on YouTube, the whole thing, hour and a half. And they have Primus and Ween there with them as well, and the Primus, and there's a special guest of Rush. They come out for a song, but Ween do a couple of songs, original songs, and so does Primus, I think. And yeah, and they just play a whole bunch of like songs from South Park TV series, Team America, one, and that's about it. A lot of songs are missed out, but what do you do? Next up, I'll do little books. Straight up, it's easier. Found this. Of course, I found them. It's all fucking op shops. Caligula. This is the original biography of the murderous, crazed, and incestuous Roman Emperor Caligula, who pronounced himself God. And I was like, okay, really? Let's give a little squiz of that. It's only like 60 pages long or something. 60 pages long, but I do love my Caligula. And this one I was iffy on getting this, but I'm just like, you know what, let's just give it a good read. It's Helter Skelter. True story behind the most infamous mass murder case ever. I think it's just the whole chronological order of before, during, and after. Mansomers, no matter how much you think you know about this case, this book will shock you. I was like, okay, let's give it a squiz. Reading material done. What is next? I just have to pick a fucking box, really. Here's from Salvos. City of Men. City of God's a great film. Fantastic film. Haven't seen this, but I'm interested. Piqued my interest just a little bit. Have a little sequel. Next up, we got Blu-ray upgrade, Man on Fire. It's a fucking great film. This is actually a really good remake, and it's like almost, I'd say this is better than the original, to be honest. It's Tony Scott, so it's fucking very good film. I love it. I always think about it. I do want to give it a good rewatch. Next up, The Big Short. I enjoyed this film. I thought it was a great biopic. Some biopics are pretty fucking enjoyable and fun, and this was good. This was good. I liked it. Good fun. Like $3, so I was like, okay, whatever. This one I haven't seen in like since it came out. And when we get like, I think we hired it as a family or something at Blockbuster. Men of Honor. I have not seen it in, honestly, like, came out in 2000. It's been like 23 years since I've seen it, so I do want to give it a rewatch. It's been a long ass time. But $3, whatever. $3 for Blue. Can't go wrong. Next up, what do we got? We have Hotel Mumbai. DVD from Savers. This from Savers. I remember watching the trailer and it looked sick. So for $2, I was like, yeah, okay, let's give it a go. Because I've got it on my fucking, I think it's on my Netflix watch list, but I haven't been on Netflix in a long time. Because I have so much of this to go. Doom. I enjoyed this. This was actually fun. I don't know, people just didn't like it and thought it was shit. I was like, yeah, whatever, okay. But I fucking liked it. I even enjoyed the whole, like, VR POV bit on Carl Urban, and I was like, fuck yeah, that's sick. That actually reminds me of Doom. And no, I didn't play Doom a lot, but I thought this was fucking fun. I liked it. Next up, Igby Goes Down. I've constantly see this in op shops all the time, but I also see it in like movie lists saying it's a really good film, and I'm like, we'll get there. So I thought at least I'll have the film, and I'll give it a watch at some point. Sorry, I've got my blocked nose and shit. You could probably tell, but a lot of people say it's a good film, and I'm like, okay, let's give it a squiz. I don't know. Next up, we got Roughnecks. There's like 6 of these based off comics. Fuck, I don't know. I'm getting into my Star Wars, Starship Troopers, fucking binge in a way. Yeah, it's fucking weird. I don't know, but Roughnecks. This is one of 5 or 6. It's gonna breathed in dust there. Fuck. I'm gonna be fun in the other ones. Next up, let's go straight to. Here we are. Only Fools and Horses, season 7. This is the final season from memory. I got season 1 and 2 over there. So yeah, there's 3 seasons out of 7 that I've got. Found at op shops, $2. Fantastic. Next up, this is from Cashies. It wasn't a lot at Cashies. Just these 2 and something else that I can't find somewhere. Oh, here we go. My Cashies. Yeah, Cashies, here we go. Blu-ray upgrade of a fantastic comedy. Brilliant film. I loved it. The film, Blu-ray, I always see it, Cashies, so many copies of it, see copies of it everywhere, but I figured I'd finally grab it. Because great cast and great director too. Antoine Fuqua. Got this classic Dudley Moore film, Lovesick. I don't think I've seen this. I remember I saw this last time I was at the Cashies and no one picked it up, so I just grabbed it. For $1, what do you do? Can't complain. And this one, UK import. This is a Pathy. The Business, from the director of The Football Factory. More cocaine than Casino, more guns than Goodfellas, more swearing than Scarface, because it's got Danny Dyer there. Danny Dyer, bro. Fuck, I don't know. No gangster film with Danny Dyer. English gangster film with Danny Dyer. Can't go wrong. You can, but you can't at the same time. Danny Dyer is just fun to watch on screen. Got these 2 classics from what's that orange one? I can't remember. Anyway, there's this area near me that has like, there's 5 op shops in like a 2k radius. It's crazy. But these is what I found. Classic Adam's Rib, Spencer Tracy and Katharine Hepburn. I'm not a couple, but good power couple. Scream power couple. That and I saw this Pride and Prejudice with Laurence Olivier and Greer Garson. With lots of other people. I was like, if you get this, I'm like, nah, fucking whatever. $2, help out a fucking op shop. Have another classic film to put into my watch list. I love my classic films. They're great. Now, here we go. Jurassic Park Ultimate Collection. 1, 2, 3, and Beyond Jurassic Park. $5? $6. I was like, yeah, fuck, I don't have this. I don't have the Jurassic Park films. So, happy I found it on a little box set like this. Nice. Easy. Another fucking open up, and there you go. Ooh. Next up, we got the following. I don't feel like I've shown you these. The following, season 2. I think I got season 1. Fuck. Do I have season 1 over there? I hope I do. Can't even see. Can't even tell. Fuck. I used to have it. I'm sure I might still have it. I just can't see. Great show. I watched the first season. I think I watched most of the second season. But it's only a 3-season thing, so you know me, I like those short ones. Short, easy, simple. Thank you. That's next up. We've got some. Well, I'll do the Adult Swim later. I found this for $2. I already found it just a single DVD by itself, but then I saw the Steelbook and I was like, fuck it. Steelbook of Starship Troopers 3. I was like, fuck yeah, $2. It comes with a nice shiny slipcase there. And the DVD. This is what I found by itself, and then I found this. I was like, okay, I'll get it. Spend another $2 to upgrade. I've never seen it. Fucking. But it wasn't too bad of a film. It does go back to it's more like the first one than the second one is, and it's just the CGI for some of the fucking arachnid fucking things that are a bit iffy. They're a bit cheap and shit, but you know, fucking the first film had like a budget of 100 million and this only had a budget of like 20. So obviously the difference is going to be major. But there's still some animatronic stuff. It's alright. But yeah, Steelbook for $2. I was like, fuck yeah, why not? Yeah, fucking go. Like, oh fucking, I'll do me do my Adult Swims. Just surprised my Adult Swims. Here we go. Adult Swim. Tom Goes to the Mayor. I've never I know the cover. I've never seen this film or the show, I should say. But I was like, the Adult Swim stuff is fucking rare half the time. Some of it's rare, others aren't. But like, it's just nice to see. It's fun to find. Actually, it's just fun to find. There's the back. And you see, it's got fucking texture on the fucking thing. I can't fucking put texture on the fucking thing. Hey, texture. What is this? D1, D2. No shit, you fucking dog cunt. Fucking says on the dish, you fucking spastic, mate. Anyway. And there's a... There. Some fuckhole written all over it. I don't know what that 10... It's probably a fucking serial number or some shit. Why? 169, 70, 71. Like, thanks, guy. Ass. Tom Goes to the Mayor. 348 minutes long. I think it's just one season? Next up, we have first season of Venture Bros. There's had a few seasons actually. So interested to find the others. Next up, we got Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Volume 2, Volume 1, and Volume 4. So I was like, man. 1, 2. It was funny, I got these at Savers, and right next was Moral Oral Season 1. And I was like, nah, I've already got that. After 3 seasons of Aqua Teen Hunger Force. So only Season 3. And there was 5 or 6, I can't remember. I didn't keep up. I was surprised to find out Squidbillies has like fucking 13 seasons. I was like, mind blown. Next up from Savers. Yes, Prime Minister. Complete series 1 and 2. So this is the sequel to Yes, Minister, which was 2 seasons, 3 seasons, something like that. And then they revived Yes, Prime Minister like 10 years later for a season. So, yes. From memory, from looking it up, I was just like, this is a complete series, and I was like trying to figure it out. But complete series for the, I guess, the original viewing of Yes, Prime Minister. Because this is from the 90s. And then they brought it back in like mid-2000s or something. Later on, much later on for a season. So yeah, love my British comedy. Oof, what's next? Oh, alright, let's do these. First up, The Staircase. Oh, a hopscotch one. I think this is on Netflix, I think. Or maybe that's the new one, new revised. I don't know, can't remember. I didn't even watch it, but I found this. Inside a real-life murder investigation. 3-disc set featuring 8 45-minute episodes and over 2 hours of DVD extras. So I was kind of cool and happy to find that. A couple of bucks. Saw this David Mamet film. I love my David Mamet. House of Games. Oh, man, it's a poker game. 1 room, 1 setting kind of struggles. Mantinega. Those magnificent men in their flying machines. Another little classic film I found at Salvo's that I was happy to grab. And another classic film that I've been wanting to see for a very long time. The Red Shoes. One film that everyone puts on their favourites list, I should say, or not so much, I guess, the favourites, but everyone always talks about it. It's like, fuck, that's such a great film. So I'm happy to finally have it and enjoy it. Oh, UK release as well. Next up, we have George Roy Hill film. Joy Roy Hitch, so You Can't Go Wrong. Julie Andrews, Mary Taylor Moore. Thoroughly modern Millie. I don't know, it looks like a musical. I'm like, okay, whatever. But George Roy Hill always got some good output. Another film I haven't seen of his, so keen to check it out. This film I was 50-50 on grabbing because it was a flashback entertainment, and I was just like, oh, you know what, fuck, it's an Aussie film, true story, let's give it a squiz. And it's called The Great Gold Swindle. In June 1982, 3 brothers defrauded the Perth Mint of gold bullion, then worth $650,000. This is their story, and it's basically just worth $650 when they stole it. It's now worth that. To this day, the gold bullion, now valued at over $1 million, has still not been recovered by police. So that kind of like spoilers that they don't fucking find it. But it's an interesting story that I'd like to have a squiz at. Good old Aussie. Maybe Umbrella can release it. Next up, we got another classic western. The classic westerns, we got The Gunfighter with Gregory Peck. I don't have this. I was surprised that I didn't have this. Classic westerns. All for it. Next up, Walt Disney's. I love finding my Walt Disney. I found another one somewhere. I'm gonna find it. Yeah. No, maybe I'm just crazy. No, fuck, I found the cunt. Where did this go? Shit, oh, where the fuck I went? Ah, there it is. Let's do my Walt Disney's. We have Kidnapped and The Last Flight of Noah's Ark. I love finding these live action stuff. Directed by Robert Stevenson. No, fucking, he's done so many. It's like I'm trying to build up a collection of like Robert Stevenson like Disney films. Oh yeah, Kidnapped and Noah's Ark. It's got Elliot Gould in it, so that's kind of all I needed to fucking grab it. Next up, the Transformers movie. I've been wanting to see this for a while. Luke Edgecombe can be happy that I've got this now and I can watch it. Next up, I don't know, this animated film. I haven't heard of it, but it looked interesting, so I grabbed it. It's only 24 minutes. Shit, I didn't even fucking see the runtime. Kenny Everett's Kremen, the movie. I don't know. Yeah, fuck. I love finding my... Yeah, I've said it many a times. I love finding my classic animated stuff. So sticky. Next up, we've got Umbrella DVD. Always fun finding these. Early one too. Best of British area. Raising Damp, the movie. This is a movie, so I'm guessing it. Yeah. The brilliant Leonard Rossiter is joined by the original cast from the hit TV series in the film version of Rising Damp, I apologise. Yeah. Next up, Trem, Season 1. It's fantastic, I love this show. I got Season 3 and 4, so... Well, 2 and 3, fucking know. I need like one more season to grab anyway. Good show, get on it, people. Next up we got... I saw this at Savers once, I left it, and then I thought I'd grab it again, because I'm like, whatever. Let's give it a go. It's got Extreme Justice. It's rated R, so I was like, yeah, it's going to be violent, it's going to be fun. And you see Lou Diamond Phillips, Scott. So Scott Glenn got ripped off there. Fortunately, poor bastard. Secret elite branch of LA Police Department operate outside of normal police guidelines in order to stalk and remove hardcore criminals from the streets. Sick. SIS, Special Investigation Section. Cis white male fucking investigations. Next up, we got another Umbrella one. Early release too. Another Alice Through the Looking Glass. And you got a fucking Kate Beckinsale as Alice. Young Kate Beckinsale as well. Ian Holm as well, who don't know who he plays. I don't know. Ian Richardson. Steve Coogan. Motherfucker? No, based on the book by Lewis Carroll, Ian Richardson, Steve Coogan. Maybe they just fucked up with the back. Anyway, I was like, okay, let's fucking give that a red hot go. I still got the other Alice in Wonderland I need to watch with like fucking, what was it, Dudley Moore and shit. My god. Next up, Arlo Guthrie in Alice's Restaurant. For some reason the name and poster or cover just rings a bell. It's like I've seen the image somewhere. From the 60s, Arthur Penn film. So it shall be fun and interesting. Oof, what's next? Oh. A vast bundle. Alright, we're getting there. Fifth Element. I didn't have this. I love this film. It's a great film. Ian Holm as well. Collector's edition. So I've got 2 discs. Yay! Thank you. I'm happy to find it now. What else we got? I found this doco at Cashies. I find it Cashies or something. Salvos. Vinnie's, one of them. It's from Siren Visual. And if we all know that company from Australia, they did some interesting stuff. This is called Lionel. And it's about an Aboriginal boxer in Australia from the obviously. 68, a young Aboriginal boxer punched his way to history when he stopped fighting Harada in Japan over 15 rounds. His name was Lionel Rose and he became the undisputed world bantamweight champion. 250,000 people hit the streets of Melbourne to welcome him back, and he went on to become a symbolic figure in the interracial politics of the times. Combining a remarkable selection of archival and present-day observational footage and interviews, Lionel explores Lionel's rise to a sportsman of mythic proportions and his struggle with the dimensions of maintaining that legend in his everyday life. Yeah. A bonus disc containing 4 historical Lionel Rose matches presented in full. There you go. Fuck. 4 matches. So, it comes with a fucking booklet there. 2-disc set. Siren Visual did some good shit. Like, their releases were alright. So, I was kind of surprised and happy to find that. Next up, I got a Western film. A new Western film. With the Sutherlands. Keith and Donald Sutherland. I was like, fuck it. Brand new, $2. Classic war film, 633 Squadron. Oh, a spectacular achievement. Contains some of the most rip-roaring aerial action photography ever recorded on celluloid. Fuck yeah. That's what they all say. This one is a fucking from America. Import from America. Saints and Soldiers. Independent Spirit. It looks like an indie-ish kind of war film, so I was like 50-50, but fuck it. $2, help out the salvos and shit. Next up, last 2 things. Last 3, 4 things. Got these at Cashies. They were brand new, sealed, because I guess someone just walked out of fucking JB with them. 2 4K films. I don't have a 4K player, but I was like, fuck it, for $10. Nobody and Candyman. I haven't seen them. I've heard good things about them. It was 4K. I was just like, fuck it, why not? Give it a red hot go. They're brand new too, so I'm like, I can't. If I don't like them, I can probably just fucking sell them for $10 anyway. I don't give a shit. But yeah. A brand new 4K. It's always funny seeing 4K stuff at Cashies. There was another one there. A fucking Nutcracker in the 4 Realms or some shit. That was sealed as well. But yeah, just fun. Finding that. Next up, I'm so happy I found these. This is probably my find of the week. Or the first half of the month, really. First off, I found this. Savers. First, I found this at Savers, and it is the complete collection of Tintin. The Adventures, the animated. I was like, fuck yes. I grabbed it straight off. All discs are there, so I'm happy. Got my classic Tintin. For like $6. It's like, yes. I was so happy to find this. Then, Tintin. Mwah, love my Tintin. Then, the next day, at a Salvos. This was $15. Yeah, this was $15. I was like, fuck it. I was surprised I even saw this because they just brought it out as well. So I was like fucking grabbed. Tintin film collection and the animated films of Tintin. I was like, what? What are the fucking chances of me finding the TV series in a fucking Savers, and then the next day I find the animated movies in the box set. So I'm like, fuck yes. I guess that's my Tintin collection fucking sorted. I think I still got the bloody... I don't. I don't think I have the Spielberg Tintin. But still, I was like, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. So happy. It's my favourite find. Fuck it, you know what? I'll extend this. I don't give a shit. This is what I got from Indicator. I'll show off my indicators. Indicators came yesterday. It's 4 little movies. We'll start off with Thunderbolt. It's pre-code 1929. Whew. Who dared defy Thunderbolt? That is the other. What's the other cover? It's a bit weird. Like, that makes it look like it's a noir fucking crime film, and that just like gives it off such a comedic look, which is so weird. George Bancroft, directed by Joseph von Sternberg, with Fay Wray. You got the booklet there as well. Beautiful. Next up, we got another pre-code, 1933. This is Marlon Dietrich in The Song of Songs. Booklet on a disc, The Love of Loves, The Song of Songs, and Her Song of Love, the lyric innocence of her loveliness turned into a melody in marble by the hand of a man who took her heart. Oh, a little love story there going on. Good old Indicator. I feel like this stuff's a bit dwindling later on. I don't know, I'll get to that in a second. Next up, we got Howard Hughes and... what's his fucking name? John Wayne film from 1957. Jet Pilot. I love that cover. That's fucking hilarious. You got like the bra and shit there, so it's like, woo, scandalous. I love, that's a great poster though. I picked it over that. That makes it look actiony and stuff. I'm like, yeah, sick. But I don't know. I just like that cover there. I think it's just the colours too, and it looks like a nice painting. John Wayne. John Wayne's okay. I always find John Wayne at Salvos and shit. Always the same sort of movies anyway, but you know. And lastly, classic horror film. From 1948, Night Has 1,000 Eyes. Edward G. Robinson. Always fun to watch. He read the contents of a sealed envelope. He knew the exact hour a plane would crash. And the reverse cover is just the same thing without the banner and what have you. So there you go. 4 indies. Yes, as I was saying, I guess their catalogue is dwindling a little bit. Or on the fact that like their new stuff that they're releasing is very you look at their earlier stuff and it's all like 70s, 60s, 80s like classic films. But now it's gotten to the point that they're releasing like pre-Cody stuff and I guess exploitation films. Because they got all the Gene Roland films that they're doing, their fucking Michael J. Murphy box set, that Mexican horror stuff. That, you know, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. But, you know, it's the... I feel like this stuff is getting more compact in a way. Like, they're noirs, they're doing the noirs. There's another Universal box set coming. More Gene Roland stuff. I think they're just going to pull out all the Gene Roland shit and get out of the way, possibly. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff, like, I don't know. If you just, you know what, I'll give you a little tour. If you look at the early stuff going on here, yeah, you kind of get the idea that it's all like classic 70s and shit that people, great finds, and then we get to these higher numbers and like, there's that. So we got all these. There was a pre-code ones there. There's the new ones. So these are the Gene Rollins stuff they're starting to pull out. And that came out. And you got the fucking box sets and shit. I don't know. To me, just their stuff's sort of changing a little bit. So I'm interested to see if they actually bring back, you know... I don't know. There was like, you know... They got the stuff, you know, Lady from Shanghai and all that. They start off with that and I don't know. Ship of Fools, stuff like this, you just don't see them do much. Fragment of Fear. The front was great. You know, like Housekeeping. Mickey won, you know... Oh, fuck, sorry. Fuck! Can't. Ugh, there you go. So, you know, you got fucking Mickey 1. It's a great. Castle Keep. National Health. Great. Stone Killer. Pumpkin Eater. You know, stuff like this that they're not really doing much. Like 70s British sort of stuff. So now it's sort of like, you know, I don't even know what to say. Fuck, I almost tripped over. There's Orders to Kill. What's that? UK from the 60s. Definitely going for it. I might be trying to say that was, I feel like this is their, what do you call it? Going back to the roots. I remember the night. So there's their pre-code stuff. The jeans. More, you know, old school stuff. Old school stuff. John Wayne. Hellfires, that was okay. Bartleby was great. Unsuitable Job, that was alright. Obviously, like, war stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I'm just the only one that sees this. But, yeah. Anyway, cheerio. Thanks for watching.